So in our last class, we discussed about Boolean type of data. Let's do some of the practical also. So suppose if I have this question in A and B. Suppose in A I have 20, in B I have 4. And I want to find out that if I'm doing it like this, A and B, then what will be output of this code? Please pause the video and try to find out output of this query. Okay. Let me run this code to give you the output for that one. You can see here the answer is 4 here. Let's see why the answer is 4. How it is possible to get the answer as 4. Okay. Same way. What if I'm doing it like this? A or B. Now what will be the output? Let's see. In this case, you can see the answer is 20 this time. Okay. What about if I'm using your A XOR B? Let's see what will be the output. You can see here. The answer for A XOR B here is 16. Now let's see how it is calculating the answer. So first of all, in A we have 20, in B we have 4, and let's find out the answer for A and B first of all. So in AND is a logical operator, as you already know. In logical operator, we can only work on 0 or 1. Can only work on 0 and 1. It is not possible to work on integer or float kind of data. So first of all, if we want to perform A and B, in this case, we need to convert the integer value of A into Boolean. Same goes with B also. Like in binary, we need to convert. So when I'm going to convert this 20 into binary, it gives me 10100. And for 4, the answer is 100. Now, so let's write it like this 10100. If you are not aware with like how we can calculate, how we can convert any integer to binary, let me tell you how we can do this. So for 20, the base of binary is 2. So just divide it with 2. Divide it with the base. Okay. So for 2, 10, no remainder, so 0. 5, no remainder, so 0. 2 to the 4, 1 is remainder, so 1 you can write here. 2 1 are 2, remainder is 0. Now, in this case, write 10100. Same goes with 4 also. Base is 2, remainder is 0. For 2, 1, 0. So the answer is 100. So this is how you can do this. Okay. Then 10100 and then 4. So 100. Here we can apply 00 because in left side you can write any of the zeros. Now I need to perform here AND. In AND, you need to understand that if both the inputs are true, then only the output is true, otherwise false. So 00 means 0. 00 means 0. 1 means 1. 00 means 0. 01 means again 0. And you can see here the answer is 100, which is nothing but when you are converting it, the answer is 4. That's why for AND the answer is 4. What about for OR? So for OR, 00 is 0, 00 is 0, 1 is 1, 00 is 0, and 10 is again 1. Why? Because in OR, if any of the input is true, the answer is true. So 10100 is nothing but 20. What about for XOR? So 00 is 0, 00 is 0, 1 is again 0 because similar values came out 0, 00 is 0, dissimilar values, so 1. And when you convert this value into integer, it gives you 16. So this is the answer. This is how you can calculate the value. I hope this part is clear. Thank you. Before that, let me tell you one more thing that like if you don't want to calculate it one by one, you can do it like this also. Like this 20, I want to convert into binary. So you can do it like this. Binary of, you can see, return the binary representation of an integer. For 20, I want to convert and I just want to print it. This is basically called typecasting. Okay, we'll tell you after this class or maybe in the same video. See, 10100. 0b indicates that it is a binary value. Okay, same thing you can do it for 4 or for 200 or for any number of data. Run and you can see output. So for 200, 1100100 is the binary representation of 200, and 0b represents that it is a kind of binary value. Now, then I already told you a concept called typecasting. I think we need to discuss it in the next class. Thank you.